Finance Minister Winston Jordan says the National Resource Fund will ensure the sustainable use of revenues from the petroleum sector to achieve a diversified and green economy and, moreover, to avoid the mismanagement of the national patrimony. Details in this report.
According to the Finance Minister Winston Jordan, the paper captures key issues and mechanisms that will ensure the sustainable use of revenues from the petroleum sector to achieve a diversified and green economy and avoid the mismanagement of the national patrimony. It will also act as a guide to avoid the dreaded pre-source curse and ensure that all Guyanese, especially youths and future generations, benefit from the windfall revenues.
The first of these listed objectives, stabilization, is particularly important for resource-rich countries that are dependent on natural resources for two simple reasons. One, commodity prices are volatile, and two, production levels can be difficult to predict. These two factors can result in unstable revenue and, by extension, government spending, which will negatively impact the stability and scale of social programs and interventions. To achieve this, a portion of revenues will be invested in safe and liquid assets external to the domestic economy.
The Green Paper also proposes the investment of portions of petroleum sector revenues in foreign markets to prevent an economic collapse or the depletion of the country's oil reserves.
This also allows for public spending during resource extraction to be maintained or increased long after extraction has ended. Given the uncertainty surrounding the future of fossil fuels, it is necessary for savings to begin from day one of production. To achieve this function, revenues will be invested in a diversified portfolio comprised of financial assets external to the domestic economy with long investment horizons and higher expected returns.
The Sovereign Wealth Fund is now called the National Resource Fund and was touted by the Minister of Natural Resources, Raphael Trotman, soon after the confirmation of an offshore oil discovery in 2015. The Commonwealth and other international stakeholders were engaged in the drafting of its contents. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.